welcome back to our channel. I'm Colleen and this is Our Blessed Life. And today is a day in the life of a homeschool family. So if you've watched Our Day in the Life, you know that we are not a typical homeschool family, but we are proof that if you have a lot of medical appointments and things like that that take you out of the house, you can make homeschooling work. So what we have planned for today is I'm gonna give the girls some breakfast and we're gonna go ahead and start school while they're eating breakfast. And Sophie has 2 therapy appointments today. It's Wednesday. She normally just has one at 12, but she's got a makeup appointment. I think it's OT, right, Soph? Miss Angela? So we have to go at 11 today, and we normally don't go until 12, so it kind of interrupts our day. So we'll just take you along as we go and show you how we make it all work. I'm gonna go ahead and have my coffee. I am still doing intermittent fasting. However, it did not go well last night. I probably ate supper last night at, what would you say, Katie, 7:45?
Almost.
It was probably almost 8 o'clock. So I'm not gonna be able to wait that long to eat today. So I'm just gonna kind of abandon fasting for today. The Mayans were skilled builders and built hundreds of cities in the jungles. The cities contained palaces, temples, homes, pyramids, and walls. The cities were connected with a grand system of roads. Do you remember the Greek city-states? The Mayan civilization was similar. Each city had its own unique rules and ruling family. It appears the Mayans were never unified under one ruler. If you are new to our channel, welcome. I just wanted to kind of introduce my girls. I have Sophie, who is in 1st grade this year. She is sitting beside me with the little pigtails. Sophie has special needs, and so she's not quite on a 1st grade level, although she is in 1st grade. And I also have Katie, who is 15, and she is a sophomore this year. We are using the Good and the Beautiful Year 2 history, and we're doing that just to have something that the girls can do together, like kind of the one thing, because my girls are so far apart in age. Katie actually likes hearing it, and we have used it as part of her American history this year, but that's not all she's doing for American history. In my personal opinion, although I love the Good and the Beautiful history, I do not think it rises to the level of a high school history program. So we are also using master books as well as some other books to supplement that.
I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. Ooh, I just don't know what to do if you go. I've been so selfish and made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need.
So this is Homeschool Planet. We use it for scheduling. This is actually Katie's schedule for today. She has pre-calculus, biology, she's got U.S. history, she has ballet this afternoon, and she also has language arts. She's working on a paper in language arts, as well as reading a book as part of her unit study. And then she also has French today. Now this is Sophie's schedule. She's going to have math, language arts, and science today. She has already completed her Explode the Code and handwriting, and she also has therapy. The OT is not listed since it's a makeup, but that is part of her school since she has special needs. Those hours of therapy count as part of her school. Yeah, it's 61 degrees and it feels really warm outside, so we're going to do school out here. I usually have Sophie work on her handwriting while I kind of get her supplies together. The curriculum that I'm using is master books for phonics and math, and also for science now for her. And it's very open and go. I don't need to do any planning the night before. I'm just basically getting everything together while she's doing her handwriting. I'm using the Good and the Beautiful for handwriting, and she's in level 1. Katie is still working on her biographical essay, so she is outlining her sources. So she's just going through one by one and taking notes, writing down the source so that she can organize that into a paper later.
Look at this work.
That's good, baby. Nice.
Good work.
It is good work. Okay. V is for victory. Jesus won the victory over sin and death. It was dawn on the 1st day of the week. Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb.
Look at
Very nice. You did it. You did it. You did good. Yay! So you're going to trace and write, circle the letter V. You're going to find the V and circle it. All right, now listen, okay? You ready to listen? You got your listening ears on? Put them on. Put on your listening ears. Are you ready? Oh, Jesus won the victory over sin and death. Our letter today is the letter V. The V says the. Letter V looks like this. Okay.
Look at it.
It's a good V, but we want to start here. We want to start on the dotted line and go here and back to the dotted line. Bless you. Good. Now try it again right here.
No.
One more.
To.
Sophie, one more. One more.
No.
One more to practice. Down, down, and up. Good job.
I just want to be.
Listen, I have a question. Do you see a V down here? Do you see a V down there? Look really, really hard, and when you find it, circle it. You did it. I know, you're... Stop, that's not nice. We're not going to be grumpy. All right. The. So what's this word? Well, let's sound it out. Huh? Loud and proud. I can't hear it. The word says van. You're right. Good. Good. 4, good. Then what comes next? Not 5, because you have to skip. Yes, very good. Then what comes next? Not 7, because we have to skip a number.
You skip it. It's not.
Look, Sophie, you skip every other number. See how there's a white place between the shelves? So what comes next? Is it 7 or 8? It's 8, that's right. Why are you crying and being grumpy? Yeah, Daddy's gonna be back in a little bit. He just went on the job. Come here. Sophie. So Sophie actually has the concept of even and odd numbers. I would have said mastered, but today's just not a good day, and we're just gonna let evens go because she apparently is struggling with it a lot. And with her set D5, she does have regression, and it causes her a lot of frustration where she doesn't really understand something that she had previously mastered. It's not like a complete regression, like she never gets it again. It's just kind of hard to explain. It's like we have good days and we have bad days, and this is a day where she feels like she's very frustrated. So we're just going to move on to another part of the worksheet, and we can come back to this later this week.
How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up, just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
Okay, so Sophie has now finished her school. She's done her math, her language arts, her science. We do Adventures in Creation as well as Abeka, and she also did her handwriting for tomorrow. Okay, so we finished Sophie's school. I just showed you on Homeschool Planet, like everything that we have done to this point. Katie has her backpack. She's going to be going with us, and we will probably pick up some lunch after therapy, come back home, and then Katie will finish everything else. Katie also has dance today, so she is an assistant teacher for some little kids, and then she also has a ballet class after that tonight. So that is also part of her school. She's actually taking a class called Classical Ballet, so she's getting a high school credit for that as well. You ready to go?
Yay.
Yeah? All right, so we're gonna go get in the car and head to therapy.
Hey, do you remember 20-something years ago? Those cold nights in December, and the sound of the falling
Oh, you did it.
snow. And the fireplace warm and nice. The VHS movie box, your old broke down touring bus, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd
How was therapy?
I.
Did you do good? Yeah?
So we are done with therapy, and now we are going to go pick up some food at a Chick-fil-A, and we're going to take it home.
We got our new refrigerator. I'll show y'all that when we get back home, but it's not up to temperature yet, so we haven't been able to like get our new groceries and everything. So hopefully this afternoon we'll be able to take care of that and kind of get back to normal. Hey, Colleen.
Just a dream. Not a single cloud in the sky.
So it's such a nice day. It's in the 70s now. It was only supposed to be like 64, 65 today, but we think that we're gonna take the golf cart down to the park. Katie's gonna bring her computer to finish her French. That's the last thing she needs to do for school, and she does have dance later, so we do need to finish her school. Sophie's done with school, so that way she can play on the playground for a little bit, and I will probably work on my grocery order and meal plan while we're there. So I'll probably just sit down and do that. So I think that's what we're gonna do in just a few minutes. So we are going to the park on the golf cart, and we just started leaving our house, and we ran into somebody who
Daddy.
Yeah, so we are letting Daddy get in.
So now we're all going.
Are you going?
So this is the playground, and this whole area down below the playground is flooded. And the bridge that you cross, there's like a whole other section of the park over there. You just can't get to it because the bridge is flooded. So that's normally like not wet. So there's normally like a cliff drop off, a little like where that tree is in front of the swing, and it goes down like I would say at least 5 feet. So the water's up that high and then past all the way to here.
Right there is completely flooded too.
Yeah, it's completely flooded, and there's a lookout point, like little area to sit, and it looks like the water's almost up to that.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, this little deck thing that they have here is usually really high above the river. I would say maybe as high as like 10 feet. So you're usually looking way down on the water, and you can see it's almost level with the water. It's really weird. We've had so much rain. And then back over here, the walking kind of golf cart path continues, and you can see more flooding. There's another swing right here, and it is also underwater.
Let's figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
So Katie finished all of her school by about 3 o'clock on that day, and then she went ahead to get ready for dance because she needed to be at dance at 4, and we needed to leave about 3:45. Okay, so we finally got our new refrigerator yesterday, but we weren't able to put anything in it yesterday because they told us to wait like 12 to 24 hours. So here's our new refrigerator. We just got some groceries. Gary just went and did the grocery pickup at Lowe's Foods, so I'm getting ready to load it up.
I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down.
Okay, so you kind of know how your refrigerator is, and then you get a new refrigerator and you're trying to figure out how to make it work. I honestly feel like I have more space. I'm not sure if I actually do. I think we also just have less food because I didn't replace everything that we had to get rid of, but I think the way I'm gonna do it now is keep my eggs up here because this is like where I've always kept my eggs. And then our like creamer, milk, that sort of thing on the door here. And I think I'm gonna keep meat in this big bottom drawer, which is what I was doing with the other one, and then fruits and vegetables right above that. And this thing's kind of cool because it pulls out. So I think I'm just gonna keep drinks and maybe leftovers and things like that on that thing. And then for the most part, it's kind of empty. I put my little a little box thing for cheese in there. So I'm gonna try it like this and see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.